Imagine this. It's a cold November night in 1957 in the quiet farming town of Plainfield, Wisconsin. A hardware store owner named Bernice Worden has vanished. Her son, a deputy sheriff, follows a single clue, a sales receipt for antifreeze, straight to the door of a quiet, odd little handyman everyone called Ed. What the police found inside that rundown farmhouse wasn't just a crime scene. It was a nightmare stitched together from the dead. Human skin lampshades, skulls turned into soup bowls, a woman's suit made from real faces and torsos. This isn't fiction. This is the true story of Ed Gein, the real-life monster who inspired Psycho, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the Silence of the Lambs. And tonight, you're stepping inside his world. Ed Gein was born on August 27, 1906, in La Crosse, Wisconsin, the younger of two boys to a violent, alcoholic father and a fiercely religious, domineering mother named Augusta. Augusta preached fire and brimstone from the Bible. She warned her sons constantly about the evils of the world, especially women and alcohol. She kept the boys isolated on their remote 195-acre farm outside Plainfield. No friends, no normal childhood, just endless chores, beatings from dad and mom's suffocating control. By the early 1940s, the family was shrinking. George Gein died of heart failure in 1940. Then in 1944, Ed's older brother Henry died in a mysterious brush fire on the property. Some whispered Ed might have had something to do with it, but nothing was proven. The real breaking point came in 1945. Augusta suffered a stroke and died. Ed was devastated. He boarded up her room exactly as she left it, a shrine to the only woman he truly loved, or feared. Alone on that decaying farm, Ed began to slip deeper into isolation. He read anatomy books. He collected pulp horror magazines, and at night, he stared at obituaries in the local paper. For years, locals saw Ed as harmless, a reliable handyman who did odd jobs. But behind closed doors, something monstrous was awakening. Between 1947 and 1952, Ed started visiting local cemeteries at night. He admitted to robbing at least 9 graves, usually of middle-aged women who reminded him of his mother. He'd dig them up, take what he wanted, and carefully return the coffins so no one would notice. He brought the bodies back to the farm. There, in the dim light of oil lamps, he experimented. Skinning, tanning, crafting. He told investigators later that he wanted to create a woman's suit, to literally wear his mother and become her. The house slowly transformed into something unholy. But no one knew. Not yet. The quiet farmer with the odd smile kept his secrets buried until the dead started piling up in his own backyard. In December 1954, tavern owner Mary Hogan disappeared from Pine Grove, blood on the floor. No body. The case went cold. But Ed knew the truth. He had shot her and dragged her body home. Then came November 16, 1957. Bernice Worden vanished from her hardware store. Her son Frank found blood, a missing .22 rifle, and that antifreeze receipt with Ed Gein's name on it. Police descended on the Gein farm that night. What they uncovered would haunt them for the rest of their lives. In the shed, Bernice Worden's body, hanging upside down like a deer, decapitated, disemboweled, and gutted. Inside the house, pure horror. 10 female heads with tops sawed off, skulls used as bowls, a lampshade made from human skin, chairs upholstered in human flesh, a belt crafted from women's nipples, masks made from real faces, some still with lipstick, a corset and leggings sewn from torsos and legs, 9 vulvas in a shoebox, organs in jars, Bernice's heart sitting on the stove. Ed had turned death into his twisted hobby. He confessed to the 2 murders and the grave robbing, claiming the rest came from cemeteries. Investigators suspected more victims, but Ed only admitted to what they could prove. Ed Gein was arrested that same day. He was found insane, diagnosed with schizophrenia, and unfit for immediate trial. His farmhouse mysteriously burned down in 1958 before it could be auctioned. In 1968, he was finally tried for Bernice Worden's murder. Found guilty but insane, he spent the rest of his life in mental institutions. He died in 1984 at age 77 from cancer, still talking about his mother. But Ed Gein's shadow lives on. His crimes shocked the world and birthed modern horror. Norman Bates's motel, Leatherface's masks, Buffalo Bill's skin suit. Every time you watch those films, you're feeling the echo of Plainfield's butcher. Ed Gein wasn't a larger-than-life slasher. He was a quiet neighbor, a helpful handyman, a lonely son who let darkness consume him. In the end, the most terrifying monsters aren't the ones hiding in the shadows. They're the ones living right next door. If this story chilled you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the real horrors of history are often the ones we forget until it's too late. What do you think? Was Ed Gein pure evil, or a product of unimaginable isolation? Drop your thoughts below. But maybe don't watch this one alone.